let's move on. The New York Jets cut the malcontented, Twitter rambling Leveon Bell. I have no words for the dumpster fire of a franchise that the New York Jets are. One of you two just take it. Let me sit here and just stare at the beauty that is their franchise going up in flames.
Are we
It,
really surprised? Are we really surprised? Let's be honest. When he signed with the Jets, did we really think it was going to work out? Let's be completely honest. Did we really think? No, of course we knew. We knew it was going to end like this. We didn't think it was going to end this soon. But yeah, no, come on. We knew that wasn't going to work. Come on now. Come on now. He went to the Jets. He went to New York, big market, all this stuff. No, 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 no.
I just
Okay.
I can't believe that they chose Adam Gase over Le'Veon Bell and Jamal Adams.
that is
I
wild.
can't
Hold on.
believe
That is
that that's
wild.
the choice
Oh
they
my
made.
god.
That Adam Gase is their guy, and they
He's
cut
not their
Le'Veon
guy.
Bell and traded Jamal Adams. Blows
They're
my
being
mind.
That
smart
is amazing.
because they're not trying. Listen, they are not trying to ruin the tank. Get rid of all the talent,
They
with the
could
exception of
you
Sam
could have
Darnold, who you
benched
may
him.
use as a trade piece.
You could have benched him. You could have suspended him. You could have done anything but this. They didn't
Not
even
for
get
what they're
anything.
paying him.
They didn't even get anything in the trade. They tried to trade this man, and the teams were like, we're not giving you anything. That
You
is a
know he
damn
was into
shame.
the Jets. He was shading Jamal Adams for leaving. You knew he was into the Jets, that he wanted
He
to be
wanted to be.
there. He wanted to play hard.
He
He wanted
picked
to get
he
minutes.
picked the Jets over the Ravens when
Yeah.
everyone knew you want to go up, like it was he picked Sam Darnold and the Jets organization over playing with Lamar Jackson, like a rising Lamar Jackson in that offseason. And he got paid and he played like 18 games. He got paid. You guys understand he got paid more than $1 million per game? And most of
Yep.
those games he was on like half reps because he was injured anyway. That is
They didn't
crazy
want
to
to see
me.
it through.
They didn't want to see it through. And I'm like, okay, you're gonna go like this team. Even with Le'Veon Bell, they're at best 5-11. Even with Le'Veon Bell, with Joe Flacco playing his lights out performances that he likes to do every like 6 games. I know because I'm a Ravens fan. Like even with all of that, even with Sam Darnold at his best, that team was gonna go 5-11. So it just doesn't make any sense. This is akin to I don't even know what this is akin to. Actually, this is just unprecedented. You're cutting the two. They got rid of the two best players on their team, Jamal Adams
The reports,
and
the
Le'Veon
reports were
Bell.
that they couldn't even get a late round pick for him.
Yeah, you're damn right. If I was a GM and they called me up, hey, do you want Le'Veon Bell? I was like, no. It's like you're the Jets. I know no one's gonna take that offer. I know no one's gonna give you any more picks. You don't deserve any more picks. That team, for the lengths that they are willing to go to defend Adam Gase, they should forfeit a draft pick. And I'm not joking. That team needs to get rid. A second round draft pick at least needs to be gone from that team because they are purposefully like there's tanking to the extent where you know your team's bad going into the season, but the players still play hard. This is tanking on a whole different level. We thought the Dolphins at the beginning of last year were bad. You ain't seen nothing yet. Daddy Adam Gase, he's showing you. He's showing you something. This team might go 0-16. Book it. Like, this is no hyperbole, no cap, dog. This team is set to go 0-16.
They have to be able to win a game.
I don't think they are. I don't think the talent's there. Because look at all their talent. Jamal Adams, gone. He's in Seattle. You got Le'Veon Bell. He's probably negotiating a contract with the Patriots and Bill Belichick right now for the minimum guarantee because he's already getting all of his money for this year from the Jets. And then you got Sam Darnold who's sitting on the sidelines. You got Joe Flacco in at quarterback. This is just this team just and C.J. Mosley, their best defensive player who they're paying so much money, and C.J. Mosley on IR. It's just the Jets can't win. I don't see any scenario where they're going to be able to win.
This man, dude, Le'Veon Bell, he robbed the Jets without a mask is what he did. Dude, talk about a heist. I'm talking that's on Gilbert Arenas' level. He robbed the Jets without a mask. And then watch him, like you said, watch him go to a contender. Watch him go to a contender. He got his money, and he might make the playoffs this year.
Who would
That's the
have
best
thought?
of both worlds.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Because if this happens, if he actually ends up going to the Patriots, imagine
He
that
can sign a
Patriots.
league
That
minimum. He already got his money.
Imagine
He
that
can go sign a
Patriots
league
team.
minimum.
Imagine that Patriots team. You got Cam Newton and Le'Veon Bell on the same team, on the same offense at the same time for the minimum.
Let me name off some teams. Let me name off some teams, and you can tell me which one of these that you think is most likely. Pick one and tell me about it.
All right.
The Chicago Bears, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, that one.
Ah.
The Cleveland Browns, the San Francisco 49ers, the Tennessee Titans, the Seattle Seahawks, the Miami Dolphins, the Arizona Cardinals, or the New England Patriots.
Well, the two
I can
teams
see
that
the New
stand
England or
out.
Seattle.
The two teams that stand out to me immediately are the Bears and the Dolphins, because I know the Dolphins have been looking for a running back ever since Ryan Fitzpatrick last year was their leading rusher. So they need to get better at that position, obviously. But for the Bears, it makes the most sense because they're a team that's going to be in it for the playoff spot now. Like they're in the AFC North or the NFC North playoff picture now. Like they're right in contending because the Vikings are 1-4. The Lions aren't going anywhere this year. The Packers are their only real competition. And, hey, big trick Nick Foles. He's out there. He's playing. He's not, like I said, he's not elite, but he's going to get the job done in the fourth quarter. That's what Nick Foles does. And if he's at his best and he's got a running back like Le'Veon Bell, I think that's worth even putting up, like, because here's the thing. There's no difference going to be made for Le'Veon Bell. He's not going to make any more money, any less money, because he's guaranteed to get paid his, whatever, $6 million or whatever it is this year. He's guaranteed to get paid that. The question is, what's worth more to him? Is he going to get, because who does he see as a contender more? Is it the Chicago Bears or the New England Patriots? Now, that's the question, because New England Patriots, you got a tough division in there. You got compete with Miami, who's, they might not win a division, but they're a tough team to play. They've made that known. Ryan Fitzpatrick is a tough quarterback to play. That defense is no joke either. Or do you want to play the Packers, who have shown that they can score a lot of points, but they are vulnerable on the defensive side. They are vulnerable. So the Bears, if they have Le'Veon Bell, I think that's the best addition to a team, and that makes the most difference immediately. And it really helps out Nick Foles. It makes his job a lot easier, and we could see Nick Foles go back to that potential he had when he was an Eagle, and he had 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Adrian?
I like Seattle. I like Seattle just because they're a contender, dude. Like, they're a contender. If they can get him for the minimum or anything like that, they got Russell Wilson. You know what Russell Wilson can do. Remember what happened the last time Russell Wilson had a running back? Remember when Russell Wilson had a running back way back when? They already have a good defense. They have a really good defense. They have an elite defense. Remember what happened the last time he had a running back?
Feast mode. He was there last year. You remember that?
Yeah.
My man was looking big.
Lots of Skittles.
When Russell Wilson